talking about energy and the economy, and I just want to give you a couple of thoughts about the debate that I'm having with Mr. John McCain. You know, we meet at a moment when this country is facing a set of challenges unlike any that we've ever known. Right now, our brave men and women in uniform are fighting in two wars, while terrorists plot their next attack. Our changing climate is putting our planet in peril and our security at risk. And our economy, I don't have to tell you, is in turmoil. We've lost over 400,000 jobs since the beginning of this year. Wages and incomes have been flat for a very long time now, at the same time as the price of everything from gas to home heating oil to groceries to health care to college tuition are all skyrocketing. So it's harder to save and it's harder to retire. And worst of all, I think people are losing faith that they're going to be able to pass on a better life to their children and their grandchildren. That's the essence of the American dream, that each and every one of us work hard and sacrifice so that the future generations can do better than we do. And people are unsure about whether that American dream is slipping away. So we know that this election could end up being the most important in our lifetimes. We know the choices that we make in November are not just going to shape our futures, but also our children's futures. And we know that one of the central challenges that we're going to have to deal with in the years to come is our addiction to foreign oil. And without a doubt, this addiction is one of the most urgent that we've ever faced. We've got paychecks that are being wiped out as a consequence of rising gas prices. Businesses that are seeing sales drop. We've got jobs being lost. We've got instability and terror in the Middle East that is brought on in part because we fund both sides of the fight. We are seeing rising oceans and record drought and spreading famine that could engulf our planet. And so the question is, how did we get to this point? Because if we're going to solve the problem, we've got to understand how we got here. Now, believe it or not, this is one of those times where I am going to agree with John McCain. Because he said a few weeks ago, and I quote, "Our dangerous dependence on foreign oil has been 30 years in the making and was caused by the failure of politicians in Washington to think long-term about the future of this country." He's absolutely right. What he fails to mention is he was there for 26 of those 30 years.